Hi guys, Rajdeep Gajjar here. So first of all, I like to thanks for the amazing response on the earlier video. It was based on how not to fail in CA exams. So if you guys have not watched that video, so I'll ask if you can go there and watch that video first, and then come back to this video. Right. So in today's video, we are going to talk about how to handle failures. Right, so CA exams and failures, we all know it's a codominous word, right? It goes hand in hand. It's the combination, right? So let us begin our discussion for today. How to overcome failures, right? It's a very interesting topic for me. How to handle failure, right? Like if you have given the exam for the first time and if you fail for the first time, or if you fail for the nth number of time, right? The trauma, the agony, the anger, it's same. Trust me, it's same. Whether it's first time or it's your nth time, it remains the same, right? uh, how to overcome that phase, right? How to overcome that period, how to overcome that week, when your results are declared and you are going southwards, right? How to overcome that phase. So we'll be discussing on those lines, on those bases, what steps you should do, what steps you should follow in practical world, in real world, in your mind, right? So let us begin on that aspect. To tell you that one thing, or that first thing which you should do, is you should talk about this with your parents, right? Your parents are working there as well as managing the family as well, okay? So that is a two big job they are doing hand in hand. So they must be facing so many challenges, so many failures, so many obstacles on daily basis. uh, so we should build that rapport first. We should start communicating these things with them, how they do this, how they manage this balance, how they overcome their failures. Okay, so there is nothing which they must be facing easily, like they must be doing those things very easily. They must be facing those challenges on daily basis, on each hourly basis, on each thing which they take up. So uh, let's communicate with them regarding this aspect, how they do it. They will give you the real world experience advices, right? They have faced this in their life, and they are there to support. So let's build that channel first. Your siblings, talk to your siblings who are working, right? Who have worked in this lines, who have worked somewhere or the other place, okay? So my part of advice regarding this, to begin with, is take a job. Take job. As per me, job is the best teacher anyone can get. If you start your job very early in your career, it helps you build a strong character, right? It will throw so many challenges on daily basis, in real life challenges, right? Those are practical challenges or real challenges. So take a job. So to close on this is, take a job. To have a job and to maintain a job, it's a real world thing, right? It's a life which gets very real, right? You will understand how to face the real world, okay? So take a job, change, try to maintain it for few months, and then see the change in your approach towards everything. So, if taking job is not possible at your end and things are not working in that way, let us take the real things which we can follow up, right? Uh, Obviously, these things are also for them who are doing the job as well. How to face the failures, right? So, let's begin the main discussion. So, the first thing I like to tell is acceptance, right? Accept that you have failed. So sooner the better, right? Accept and eat that bitter truth. You have failed. Okay, big deal. You are not the first person who has failed, and you will not be the last person who has failed, right? So it's okay. It's okay to fail, right? Remove that notion that failing is bad. Accept it and move ahead. This will help not only you but also people around you to develop a certain mindset towards you, right? If you keep mum and you are just in yourself, it will create, and it will create a speculation will begin regarding you, your mindset, okay, from people around you, which you don't want. So accept it, and be cool with it. That's okay, and move ahead. The second is introspect. This is very much, very important thing, right? Introspect whether uh, you deserve to be passed or not. Okay, let's get real over here, right? Ask yourself questions which only you can answer. After giving any attempt or after giving any exam, you are the first person to realize whether you are eligible to clear or not, right? uh, you will be telling many things to friends, to parents, to world, right? But you yourself deep down know the fact how the papers were, how you fared in your exams, right? So be truthful to yourself whether you are eligible at that particular moment or at current position to have that prefix CAI in ahead of you, right? Be your own judge over here. Introspect yourself very thoroughly and very clearly to the last bottom of yourself, right? uh, why is it necessary is it will clear doubts which you overshadow yourself, correct? Then it will stop blaming others as well, right? Because of certain things, certain reasons I couldn't clear, मैंने तो अच्छा लिखा था, वगैरह वगैरह, right? So first introspect. So just ask yourself a question whether you are eligible to get the CA in the prefix in true sense, right? If the answer is yes, trust me, the results won't matter. It won't matter, and it won't stop you from doing things and achieving things uh, from a person who has CA in his prefix, right? His or her prefix, right? So if you are truly eligible to be a CA, trust me, you will do things uh, which a CA can do, right? It's just how you change your approach. We'll talk about those things also. And if the answer to that question is no, then yes, get ready, right? Get ready to challenge the situations again. Get ready to appear in the exams again, right? Because you yourself has already answered it, correct? You are not eligible right now, so you will now make yourself eligible to achieve a prefix, correct? So introspect will give you all the answers. It's all there. The next step is review, right? Once you have introspect yourself thoroughly, then it's the time to start implementing. Review, right? Review the process, okay? Call for the papers, right? uh, Check where you're going wrong. uh, be truthful to yourself. I'm emphasizing on that because you yourself have to live with you first, then to anyone else, right? So keep developing those habits to correct yourself, ठीक है? सेल्फ चेक हमेशा करिए. Check your timetable, check your knowledge, check your application of the knowledge, whether it is correct, where you are going wrong, okay? Start taking those small steps which will then create a process, then which will clear the all the obstacles or the hurdles which we are getting in our path. So next step is review the entire process of how we are approaching to a particular paper, how you are approaching to the overall studies, how your overall approach is towards studying. Review it once, get it reviewed by someone. Correct. So next step is review the entire process. The next is more, you must have heard from many people, is just cut off, right? Cut off and rejuvenate yourself. Okay, take some time out of all this uh, thought process, all this negativity which is there currently. Okay, cut off yourself from all the things, everything. Enjoy your life for a certain moment. Let your subconscious take over you. Okay, it will help you when you get back to the things. Get fresh. Okay, just reset it. So the next thing is I want to tell you is build the required skill set, right? If things are not going your way, okay, accept it. Okay, you have reviewed it, you have introspected yourself, you know what are the loopholes, you know where we are going short, right? Now I'm telling you to build the required skill set which a CA or any profession has, right? If you are a CA, learn things which are required by a CA to do. For example, return filing. For example, audit. For example, taxation things, right? uh, Build those skill sets, okay? uh, Learn how to use Excel, learn how to use Tally, okay? So this will give you an competitive edge uh, over the peoples around the profession, correct? So be practical over here, okay? Knowledge is one part and practical approach is another part. uh, so a small bit of advice here would be, run that parallel race. Always run that parallel race of competition. Okay. So when the paths cross over, you always have that competitive edge. Either you are at par with those who are in the regular race, or it might be possible you are ahead of them. Correct. So build yourself. Correct. Build yourself with a practical approach. Build that skill sets which are required by a profession. Excel learn करो, Tally learn करो, learn the computers if you are in some computer line. So building a skill set is very essential in current life, ठीक है? If you are having all the bookish knowledge but zero practical knowledge and zero skill set, you will not go any places. You will face difficult time while taking up a job. Okay, so be employable. That will be the right word, I think. Be employable at any point in your career. Whether it is, then the degree won't matter at all, right? If you're a CA, if you're not a CA, trust me, if you have that employable skills with you, any people will hire you. Okay, so be employable. Building the necessary set of skills will make you employable. Trust me on this. The last but not the least piece of advice would be, think outside the box, right? In today's world, there are so many opportunities available for a person who has an capability as well as an ability to think outside the box and get the work done, right? Innovative in your approach, right? Be smart and foresee things and try to make yourself available for those opportunities which might arise. Okay, if things are not working for you with respect to academics, it's okay. Build your skill sets as we discussed, right? uh, be good enough for to be employed. Be creative, think outside the box, and yeah. So there are many quotes, there are many sayings with regards to failures and how to deal and how to cope with failures, right? They all are right. I'm not saying they are wrong. They are all correct. But which one works, which does not work? Okay, will you will come to know after applying it, right? So it's all tried and trusted method, right? The things which I have discussed in this video are, to be honest, I have tried, I had applied, and I've seen the results myself. Hope these things help you in a minute of the way possible, right? In the end, I would like to just say CA is part of life, okay? So take it in that way. It's not your entire life, okay? I read somewhere or heard it somewhere, I'm not too sure. For a real man, like for a real man, is that for whom success and failure is like the same state of mind. So thank you guys if you have reached till here, and if you have watched this video, please drop a comment if you have liked, or please mention the part which you like the most. Also, if possible, drop comments wherever possible, because it encourages me to come up with new videos. Okay, I'm very new in this, very juvenile right now, so a little bit of your part and your contribution will help me to build this up.